Hey, okay, so first off, I was going to pull over here and talk to y'all from here anyway, but I even got something better. It worked out good that I waited to do it now. I had to come to the pet store because Flair was out of worms, and it started raining. I thought, just figures, because here I am walking around. I can't get shoes on, just walking around with these bandages and these socks. So I come walking out, and it's raining. It's not hard, but it's raining, and I'm standing here, and you can obviously tell with this dress on that I have these legs. And so a car pulled up, and a woman's getting out, and she's just taking her time. And the dude, he just sits there, he turns around, he just looks at me. I'm just standing there, like, he's at the, the part that slides in, because I have a hard time stepping off and on even just curbs because of my knees. They kind of lock up on me, and I'm afraid if it hits, I'm gonna hit the ground. So he just sits there, he looks at me, and I'm like, okay. So I just asked him, I'm like, if I go that way, do you want to wait? And he's like, oh, well, I'm just dropping her off, and then I'm gonna go right down here. So then she finally gets out and goes. And so I got in my car. Anyway, that wasn't what I was gonna tell you, but you got it anyway. When I'm over here, I like to sometimes stop at Starbucks for a treat, and I don't get coffee. I don't drink any of the Starbucks coffee drinks because I don't like sugar-free coffee. I could probably get one and just have just the regular cream put in it, but their coffee knocks my head off. I don't mind a strong cup of coffee, but whew, theirs is like turbocharged. I can't drink it. So I would have to drink it in a specialty drink to get it down, and I don't drink those. So what I get is this. It's kind of shiny in here, isn't it? You can't read that because of it's not sunshiny, but it's glary. It's a venti black iced tea, and I keep these in my glove box. This one is the black cherry limeade, the true lemon. So I keep those in my glove box to put in these. And the venti size, FYI, if you do it, the venti size is the perfect amount of tea. It's just black, unsweetened, for one of those true lemon packets. It's just the perfect amount of flavor. Except I took a sip of this one, and I can still see it down there. It was just like the powder stuff. When you eat Pop Rocks, I felt like I was getting Pop Rocks without the pop. I don't know if my stuff was old, but it did not dissolve. I mean, I put it in, stirred around first. So then I'm doing all this and everything, and I'm looking. There is a piece of straw paper down here in the bottom somewhere. It's probably already dissolved now. So if I die over from being gagged on this video, just tell them it was a piece of straw paper from Starbucks that I didn't get off. So what I was going to tell you was, well, first of all, what kind of world do we live in when the little girl asked me that if I could wait a second? I said, yeah, sure. And she come back, and she goes, well, I'm sorry for that. I'm like, no, you're fine. And she goes, thank you. First of all, I'm like, it was nice of her to say thank you, but the way she said it was to the point to where it's like, I don't know. I don't think you should have to thank somebody just for being courteous. And she felt like she needed to thank somebody for being courteous, to telling me that probably a lot of people are not courteous. So I just told her, I'm like, look, one does not come to Starbucks and think they're going to get in a hurry. I said, now my order's quick, but you just don't do that. So I get up there. Now this tea, $3.16. Let me get a sip of it. Oh, that stuff is still at the bottom. Listen, I will drink this $3.16 if it harlots the devil. Do you hear what I'm telling you? I will not throw $3 worth of tea on the ground. I will choke it down. Food, if food's not good, I will not waste the points. This is no points, but it is $3, so there you go. Anyway, I start to hand her my card, and she goes, well, yours has been paid for by the car in front of you. I said, really? She goes, yes. She said, would you like to do the car behind you? She said, it's more than yours. It's 508. She said, you don't have to. I'm like, no, I will. So I got theirs. That's the first time that has ever happened to me. I have never been the recipient of somebody paying for my order. How cool is that? So I don't know how long it's been going on there. I don't know like what their streak was. I wished I had asked her, but I hope it keeps going and going and going. So that was just the extra fun thing that I wanted to tell you about. But the oh, I forgot to get it out. I was so busy. Oh, that's what worms at the pet store looks like. I will show them to you, but you don't want to see them. My 2 errands was the post office and the pet store. That's the 2 things I want to do. And the post office is on the other side of town from this. Completely opposite. I'm in the middle. Completely opposite ends. So I went to the post office first, and inside I had a card, and it's from Neltha Adkins. Thinking of you card, and it's no sentiment. It's a blank note card where she wrote in there. You know, I don't be reading that because that's personal sentiments from, you know, someone to me. So thank you for my card. I appreciate it. The words were sweet. I already done my crime. We're not doing none of that today. This is not no crime video. For a change, I did that in the post office parking lot. Got it out of my system. So that was in there, and then there was this Amazon bag, and I was looking at it and I was reading. It's like Flavorings Eos. See if you can see that. Can you see that name? Fanice or Fanice? I don't know. Eos. I'm like, okay, Lexington, Kentucky. That's a different name, but hey, I'm cool with it, right? Well, I was like, what is it? Well, I pulled it out. Listen, I did not pull my stuff out. I'm not prepared. I was going to get prepared. I think that paying for my drink got me messed up. So, inside was this box. There's the name. It's the company's name. Well, let me read my... So, it was not from a Flavorings Eos. It says, this is one of the little things. Hi, Kim, just a friendly reminder, you got this. From Robbie, a.k.a. Freaky Fit Wolf. How sweet is that? So, my Happy Meal has continued. Now, let me show you what Robbie got me. Yeah, I really was not prepared. You'd think with these these fancy painted up nails. I know y'all have noticed my blue nails. I've been wanting to paint my fingernails for... Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. Whew, I had a little thing start to hit. Oh, let me think. Oh, I've been wanting to paint my nails for the longest time, and I just never get around to it because I always got something to do instead of sitting there and letting them dry like I have a lot to do. Cook or wash a dish or do laundry or fall asleep. Sometimes you don't have sleeping to do. And then when I wake up, I have slept through and I do have things to do. So today I was like, I was up early, had a decent night's sleep, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna paint my fingernails. And so I put this this nice dark winter color. This is not black. This is navy blue. This is grandma's goth look. What you think? What you think, Robbie? I know you paint your fingernails. What you think about grandma's goth? Anyway, whew, there must be something in that black cherry drink making me go stupid. So it is a key ring. There, see, we can get it. Yeah, never give up. I'm not going to, Robbie. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not going to. I might sometimes feel like I'm down, but I'm gonna tell you what, I am not down for the count. You're not gonna get to the end mark on me. I'm gonna keep getting up. And how many times I got to get up? I guess that's how many times I'm gonna have to get up. I hope I'm up and gonna stay. So I thank you, Robbie and Yep. Now, golly, you probably never gonna send me another card just because I can't even pronounce a name. So anyway, that was the first thing I was wanting to show you was my Happy Meal. I was not gonna videotape anything, and so then I got Happy Meal. I'm like, did I say Happy Meal? No. Speaking of, let's just go and say it. There is the Starbucks. That's my treat now. In the older days, the treats were 2 restaurants up to the McDonald's for a Big Mac and some chicken nuggets, or a Goodyear, a restaurant, and an Arby's for several roast beef sandwiches. Not one. 2 or 3. Let's just call it what it is. So, I think $3 for a tea probably is a bargain. But, come out with Happy Meal, I think that's where our brains, honestly, I think that's where our brains subconsciously stay, is on food. And that was just kind of they call that a Freudian slip? Is that what that means? So yeah, I'm sitting right here in all the good. There's a Chick-fil-A up there, which I could get, but I don't have another $10 to spend on some chicken today. And the rest of them are sit-down restaurants, so I'm not faced with that. Everything else is sit-down. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to tell you was they called me this morning, and I have my pre-op appointment set up for February the 10th. So it works out good. I'm supposed to get wrapped that Tuesday. That's a Monday. I'm supposed to get wrapped Tuesday. So if I take it off Monday to go up there so they can look at my legs, then I'll only be unwrapped for a day. And that is better than if they had got me in on Friday. Then I would have gone all from Friday to Tuesday. That really would have been good. So anyway, keep those thoughts and prayers coming, because I don't want them to find anything that they think is not okay to do surgery. I want them to do this. I want to get it done or get it out of the way. So keep them coming. Y'all good at it, because look how good things are going. I don't want to jinx it. Woo! I've told y'all before, I'm superstitious, so let's try not to jinx nothing. Anyway, let me get on to the house before it continues to rain, before it gets any harder, and then I have to walk in the mud in my beautiful fancy dancy driveway. I told my husband last week, could he put me a piece of plywood down? Did he not have some wood or something in his building? He's got a piece right in front, because I told you before, our backyard stays muddy. He's got a piece in front of his building, in front of the garage, to step on where the rain comes off the roof, because we don't have any gutters put up on nothing. When you go in the back door when it's raining, you got to do one of these duck and runs, because if you linger 2 seconds longer, you're going to get splattered right on the head from the big old drips that fall off the house. Because I asked him, can you put me a board down that I can walk on? I said, because walking on these rocks, I told y'all about them big old crushed up rocks they give us, kill my feet. If they were nice smooth pebbles, it'd be one thing, but oh my gosh, they kill my feet. Plus, when it rains, I'm unprotected. So he goes out there. He wasn't even gone probably 5 minutes, if that. He comes back in. I'm like, did you do that? Well, yeah, I ain't. Well, how did he put it? He said, well, I ain't got no backhoe. I can't go. Not backhoe. I ain't got no bobcat or something. Go out there, and she's like, I can just do what I can do with the rake. I was like, because he had told me if he put the board down, it would, be wobbly on the rocks, and he's afraid I would hit it and fall. So I thought, okay, well, he raked the rocks, so how did he get that wood down so fast? But I'm excited, and I had somewhere to go, and it was wet and rainy and muddy out there, and I was excited. So he went on and went to bed, and I had to go out and run my errand, and I walked out the door. I'm telling you, I was excited. And I go out there, and I look, and I start looking around. I'm like, I wanted it. He made me some walkway from the back door up into like where you can back the car. So I thought, well, maybe he put it on up instead of where I can walk off of that walkway and get onto that. You know, I can back my car up. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just slide it over, right? So I go around the side of the house and I look. There was no board out there. That man did not put me no board out there. So let me shut my mouth and get to the house before it gets muddy. It still is muddy from the other day. It hadn't never dried up from that. So that was it. Thank you for my happy mail. My happy mail. Thank you. And that's all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.